Hello everybody, Raging Donuts on, and welcome back to already episode 4 on the CentriCraft server. What you guys just saw was a time-lapse of me building up the port area, or the harbor, of our island here. And yeah, so we're finally getting started on making some progress on the actual decorative part of the island, rather than it all being underground. And so I've got the entire port here set up, so we've got space to run around and build out without all the annoying sand in the way. And there's also a boat docking area here where I can keep all my boats and stuff like that. So I think this is looking fine. Of course, there is still the same old entrance here. But my plans for this video are to steer away from the farms that we've been doing in the last episode, and also go away from the underground, which we did in the episode before that and such. I want to build something on the top here, and what that is an inn, because, well, every good medieval city or town needs an inn. Now, I know there's already an inn on the main island, and that one's very big, so this one will definitely not be as big. And yeah, I really think that is a necessary thing to have here. And I have some thoughts on how I want it to look. So I think it's going to be on this side over here, kind of maybe backed up against the corner of the harbor. And one of my ideas is that the bottom there'll be a blacksmith kind of place at the very bottom. And then the top part will be the actual inn with all that stuff. So I'm gonna go into a creative testing world, as I usually do for my builds, and I think I'm gonna test out some different ideas, and we can get started on planning it out before we actually build anything. So let's go do that now. And just like that, we have an exact one-to-one recreation of the harbor in the survival world here on my creative testing world. So this is the same shape. That's the entrance to my beach hut. And over here, all my boats are parked. So this is where it's going to be. And I'm going to start building the frame of it and planning out different ideas and such. So let's get going. Okay, so I might have gotten a little carried away when I was building this, and I may or may not have built the entire thing already, but I don't want to spoil it too much. So let's jump into a time lapse of me building it in survival. After lots and lots of building, the inn is finally complete, and I think it looks rather gorgeous, especially with these shaders on. So we have the right side of it, there is a blacksmith area. I haven't done any of the interior yet, but here I'll be able to do some blacksmithing kind of stuff, put some anvils, lava, stuff like that. Then there is the main room down here. That's kind of small, but it's kind of an entrance room. And then there's a ladder that goes up to the next place, where there is space for a bunch of rooms, bedrooms and such, and that also extends over to this part. And then of course we have the attic, where I haven't really done much. I've just kind of smoothed out the roof a bit. So yeah, I haven't really planned any interior yet, but for me the most important part is the exterior, and I think that turned out really well. So yep, I'm happy with this build. I think it's a good start to our medieval city. I'll definitely be making some more buildings, tons and tons of more buildings over time. Okay guys, after this I actually decided to go ahead and start building the second part of the port. So I built up a little base area to give the land around it some more depth, the actual port give it more depth and height variation. And then on top of that I built a small tower with a little building next to it, and just add some general decoration as well as one more dock. And it really just kind of finishes the whole build and makes it look so much better. Now that that's done, we're going to do one more jump over to the shopping area, and the reason for that is we've actually started something on the server. So what we want to do is we all want to build or replace all the pods sold in the shopping district with grass. So I'm helping out doing that now, and I ended up actually placing 5,500 grass blocks, but I was glad I could help out. So let's get started on that. And with that, guys, we are actually coming to an end of this video. I know it was a really short video, like way shorter than my other episodes, but that is because most of the time I spent like a ton of time doing all the time lapses and stuff. So yeah, next one should be longer. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, consider subscribing, all the usual stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.